Hello everyone and welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are here in the KeyBank Center in Buffalo, New York. And another week on the road to WrestleMania begins right here and right now. And it's going to be an interesting one here this evening on the Red Brand. Plenty to look forward to. Our main event of the evening here will involve Dakota Kai and the Raw Women's Champion, Tessa Blanchard, in the building, in action for the first time in months. But on top of that, the world champion himself is in the building. Roman Reigns has a few things to say ahead of that world title bout at WrestleMania with the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. All that and more to come here this evening on Monday Night Raw. A warm welcome to you all wherever you are tuning in. But first, it's time to go to war with the Raw Tag Team Champions, War Machine. Hanson and Rowe back in tag team action here on Monday Night Raw, and with one very special surprise on its way for all of us, as was announced this past week on the Center of the Universe. We are about to witness a new team debuting to Monday Night Raw. And the question, of course, will be, who will that team be? Who will join in this tag team division? And who is going to get the massive opportunity of getting to go up against the Raw Tag Team Champions, who in singles action have looked shaky recently? There's no denying that. But they are tag team champions for a reason. And it's time to see if they can stick to showing why they hold those titles around their waists. The War Chants are coming out here in Buffalo, but the question is, who will be coming out to face War Machine? We will find out in just a few moments' time. This certainly has all the hallmarks of being an interesting one. Let's see who it is. Now we're talking. Formerly the Rascals, the runners-up in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Now under the cool name of MSK, Nash Carter, Wesley. MSK has signed to Monday Night Raw. And straight off the bat, they are stepping in the ring with their tag team champions. Can you get a bigger debut than that? Can you get more of a chance to make a name for yourself than that? We are about to find out, because this one is underway. And it is Nash Carter starting things off against Hanson here in this one. Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic that took place last year. It was the Rascals, formerly, well, as they were known then, who made it all the way to the finals before succumbing to Los Ingobernables de Japón. But now, here we are in this one. No tournament to worry about, no opportunity to fight for a right to be on a brand. Just the opportunity here to prove that they belong in the ring with the Raw Tag Team Champions themselves, as a big Tiger Bomb comes down from Hanson. First cover of the contest. Only gets the count of one though. Carter kicking out with relative ease there. Look out though. Hanson makes him give up the back and delivers a nasty back suplex in turn. Anime there, nicely done, drop toe hold there by Carter. Hanson gets a face full of the mat there, and check out the strength from Nash Carter now. Half Nelson neck breaker. Hanson lying in position for a standing moonsault. Hooks the leg. Have they beaten War Machine here? No. I will say though that this is a massive signing to a Raw Tag Team division that has been in need of some name value, of some depth pieces, of just more for some time now. And MSK certainly are that more. Look at that double team combination there on Hanson. Incredible strike they get from Nash Carter, but he turns his back, and that allows Rowe to get in the ring and make the save. as Wesley is now legal. Look out, look at the strength of Leah trying to get Hansen up on his shoulders. Hansen comes in with a big cannon, and a big power bomb follows suit. Now we wait to see what will happen here. It's Wesley sent into the corner. Tag is made. Rowe is now the legal one in this contest, and the dangerous tag team offense here of War Machine can come out to play, working in tandem, as dangerous as ever. And all that weight just being pressed down to the chest there of Wesley is not going to be a nice feeling at all. Big back suplex there from Hansen to go along with it. And the tag team champions are proving just why they are. Exactly that. As this contest gets underway, big exploder. As this contest continues on, rather, it hasn't been the best recent weeks, of course, for War Machine in singles competition. Hansen tapped out to Daniel Bryan. And last week on Raw, we witnessed Cesaro defeat Rowe in singles action as well. So a big chance to rebound here for the tag team champions as they fell in the recent weeks to two former world champions. But it has to be said that Lee and Carter right now are doing the best job that they can to try and not only prove that they are future tag team champions, but that they can beat War Machine right here tonight, and that's a fantastic bit of work there from Wesley. Rowe was trying to crawl there over to Hansen to make the tag, and simply denied by Lee, thinking on his feet and in the air, and then thinking off their feet with a double super kick to take Rowe back down. It's Carter who's legal again in this one. Up to a vertical basis, look out, Canadian Destroyer! Rowe has no idea where he is, and it ain't gonna get any better. Standing deadlift, German suplex on one half of the tag team champions. This is how you make a name for yourself. And that half Nelson neck breaker comes out to play again from Carter to go along with it, dragging him away from the War Machine corner. More importantly, dragging him away from Hansen. Top rope we go now. Swanton bomb, got all of it. Hooks the leg. Have they beaten War Machine? It's Hansen this time. Hansen makes the save and gets out of the ring before Wesley can come charging after him. Carter with a big clothesline in the corner. Say what you will about War Machine, their road to the tag team titles was certainly a dominant one, but holding on to them right now, they are not being incredibly impressive tag team champions, has to be said, as a kick out is made there at 2 by Carter. By Rowe even on that headlock driver from Carter. In the corner we go now, tag is made, Wesley is legal again here. It has been great tag team offense from MSK, and it's only continuing on. Beautiful bit of offense there, but Carter did not connect with Hansen there, and it allowed Hansen to break up the pin again. Noticing a lot of that from War Machine thus far. Not kicking out, but the pins are being broken up instead by the other side. I wonder if that speaks to maybe some of the confidence issues that the tag team champions are having as of late. It's worth sparking up the question in the corner. Look out here. Oh, nice bit of work there. Nice elbow as well from Carter, who comes in with an around the corner post 619 top rope frog splash down onto Rowe. Cover made. Have they beaten War Machine? Is it over? Oh, Hansen again making the save. And the referee got tangled up in that somewhere as well. Hansen making the save at pretty much 2.9. But MSK have a tremendous advantage right now. Hansen's down on the outside. Carter is in the ring. Is on the apron rather. Lee is in the ring. And Rowe is in huge trouble. We saw this at the Dusty Tag Team Classic. Throwing into Rowe. Have they done it? Have they beaten War Machine? Cover. 2. And oh, that was almost a massive upset for MSK. So nearly did it there. But Rowe able to kick out even when Hansen couldn't make the save. Look out, springboard stunner from Carter. And it's Carter now, top rope in War Machine's corner. Swanton Bomb connects once more in this contest. And he'll head to the top rope again here. Rowe in trouble. Oh, that's so Rowe! That's Hansen! The tag was made off screen. Hansen is legal. And he sent Carter flying off that top rope. But Carter trying to take the fight to Hansen some more here. Super kick. Hansen goes down. Look out here, Canamade in the corner now. Big clothesline. Hansen follows it up with a bulldog. And a fresh face finally in this contest for War Machine. Hansen, are you kidding me? Springboard clothesline from the big man, but Wesley makes the save at the count of two. Big save at that as well. Back up to a vertical basis. Oh, Carter got out of the way there. Very well timed counter has to be said, and look out now. Heavy hit into the back, and Carter taking Hansen to the turnbuckle here. What is... No, not to the turnbuckle, rather to the ropes. Planned something there, but it got countered instead. Hansen in discus forearm. Carter off his feet, but trying to bring himself back up to it. Say what you will, though. This has been a tremendous performance from MSK thus far, but War Machine looks like they may have just weathered the storm just enough to keep themselves alive in this thing. Big right hand from Rowe, and Carter's taken off his feet. They may have weathered the storm, but the storm hasn't passed just yet. It might want another round. It might want another fight. Carter still fighting on in this thing. Oh, big boot in the corner there by Rowe. And Rowe has him. Death Row! That will put the finishing pieces to this puzzle. Driving down onto Carter. Does the leg of Hansen. The cover is made. War Machine have beaten MSK. A tremendous performance from MSK. A great debut from Raw's newest acquisition, but it just ain't enough on the evening. This is still War Machine's tag team division, and we learned that tonight. Great performance from both sides, but it's War Machine who leave the victors. But their evening isn't over yet. On the Titantron, Daniel Bryan and Cesaro. Cesaro and Bryan making it clear they want their hands on the Raw Tag Team titles. Oh, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen, I just received word the Raw General Manager Sting has something to say on the matter. Take it away, Stinger.
never ever end.
What the hell was that? I have no idea what we just saw, ladies and gentlemen, but that's not even mind games. That's just something else from Undertaker and Bray Wyatt. What is going on there? I don't even know what to say about what we just saw. But I know what I can say about this man and this moment. It has been a long time, but he's here tonight. The man who put Kyle O'Reilly through the roof of the cell and then said he respected him the night after. The man who gave him number 30 at the Royal Rumble. Walter's in the building. And he is being cheered towards the ring to go along with it. And that chance of Walter Rain out in Buffalo. Certainly a wild turn of events for Walter. I mean, we still do not know the reason that the ring general even showed up to the WWE, even cost Kyle O'Reilly the World Heavyweight Championship at No Way Out. As Walter said, we will find out when O'Reilly comes back. But until that moment, until that time, while O'Reilly is away recuperating his injuries, Walter wants to step into this ring, and he is going to do it right here in front of Shelton Benjamin, who may have just watched everything that he set up over these weeks, over these months rather, come apart as a result of Brock Lesnar's actions on him last week, laying him out in the locker room with an F5 before going on to being defeated, of course, by the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy later on that evening. Shelton Benjamin, though, his confidence must be rocked. It must be shaken up in it. And then to find out that you're going to be stepping in the ring with Walter, that's not exactly going to do you any favors, is it? Well, this contest is underway here, and it's Walter and Shelton Benjamin to lock horns here, and so far it is Walter just lobbing Shelton Benjamin around the ring in this one. Benjamin, though, trying to fight back here, trying to put some fight onto Walter, trying to put some hurt down onto the ring general. Look out here, hammerlock, but not much more going on other than that. Oh no! Oh! Oh, what do you say about those things? Let's just hear it. Oh! Chopping the man's soul out of him. Taking his life away from him with those chops. And Walter feeds off of it. He loves that kind of stuff. Shelton Benjamin wants to try and fight on here. Benjamin, top rope incoming. Oh, no, never mind, no one home. Walter quite easily moved out of the way of that one there, and look out now, go behind. Oh, what a tiger suplex from Walter. This man is just going on the warpath here on Monday Night Raw. I believe it's safe to assume, just going to anything and anyone who dares to get in his way. And Shelton Benjamin did not dare to get in his way. It's as if he didn't have a choice but to be in the way of Walter. Look at this. Look at that. Like he wasn't even a thing. Like he didn't even exist. He pulled that one off with ease. Well, Benjamin kicks out there. Trying to keep his hopes alive in this matchup, but I'm certainly not making excuses for Shelton Benjamin. He is absolutely just getting decimated by Walter right now. But I do have to ask, just how much has last week impacted the mindset of Shelton Benjamin? And not only that, but what does he do now? Lesnar is out of his hands. Lesnar seems to be all about himself, and I don't think Lesnar's going to be in any mood to recuperate any burned bridges after losing to Jeff Hardy last week. And we haven't seen Lars Sullivan in a number of weeks either. Oh, and it's not getting any better right now, is it? Oh, those chops. There are many times where I am glad I am not standing between those ropes. And when Walter is chopping a man down, that is certainly one of them. What a big boot. But yeah, there has to be asked, what is next for the gold standard, who may have just tried a desperation pay dirt there. But Walter is out of the way with time to spare on that one, and it doesn't look like it's getting any easier either. Powerbomb maybe incoming. No, driving him down to the mat instead. Oh boy. Well, that wasn't the end, but it ain't far away. What a lariat! Thanks for coming, Shelton. This one's over. Powerbomb! And there's the replay of what finished off Shelton Benjamin here on... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Walter wants a little bit more. A second powerbomb to Benjamin. Hooks the leg. Count to 100. It's over. Nice seeing you, Walter. Walter with a relatively easy win in this one, as the downfall of Shelton Benjamin continues. What is next, though, for that man there? Well, a very interesting message from the United States champion, no doubt about it there. Next week he has his sights set on something. But now, it's time to hear from the world heavyweight champion. Listen to the boos in Buffalo for Roman Reigns. The man who will step into Tampa Bay at WrestleMania and go up against the King of the Ring, Pete Dunne. Roman Reigns walks towards that ring right now with something to say here tonight with that world title hung over his shoulder. A world title that he has held for longer in one single reign than anyone has in this company. And by the time WrestleMania comes around, he will have held it for a longer cumulative days than any other world heavyweight champion there has been. That title has truly become cemented with the name Roman Reigns, and it proved it last week as well when Reigns entered the top 10 reigns within the WWE with his tenure as world heavyweight champion, surpassing the likes of Kazuchika Okada, Brock Lesnar. The days keep on running up until WrestleMania. Reigns entering the ring here to a thunderous reception of boos. We haven't seen him, of course, since 2 weeks ago when he declared that he wanted to face that man, Pete Dunne, for the world title at WrestleMania. And now we're gonna hear from the champion himself. It's interesting from Reigns there. He's got a little bit of respect in his pocket for Pete Dunne. And Reigns saying there's nothing personal about the WrestleMania match either. But there's the backhanded compliment, telling Dunne he's good, but that he's no Roman Reigns. And all Reigns cares for, really, like he said, it's the business side. Raymond James Stadium, Tampa Bay, with the world title over his shoulder. He wants to let Pete Dunne know that try everything he can, he will fall to Roman Reigns on that evening. And that did not sit well with Buffalo. Plenty of boos raining out now to Roman Reigns. And the world champion reiterates it again. This ain't personal. This is business. But he might not have to wait long to get a response. That is the theme of the Cruiserweight. The King of the Ring winner, the #1 contender. Reigns stands at the entrance ramp and he waits to see his challenger at WrestleMania emerge from behind the curtain to stand face to face with him. What the hell? What? Wait, what? What? That's Andrade! Andrade! Cien Almas! El Idolo is attacking Roman Reigns! What is going on here? Andrade! Oh! Sidestep! Reigns sidestep to the moonsault kick! Superman punch from the world champion! And Reigns walks over to the corner! Andrade tried the jump, but it hasn't panned out. And now the Chief looks for the spear, but Andrade leapfrogs him and gets the hell out of there. Andrade running for the hills. And Roman Reigns looks as if he just got fired up by what happened in this one. Dunne seemed played, but it was Andrade who jumped him. And Reigns is making it clear that he wants his hands on Andrade in this ring next week on Monday Night Raw. El Idolo against the leader of the Roman Empire, the chief, the World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns. Mark that one down on your calendars. What a main event that one could be. Next week has just shaped itself up for a big one, but on top of it, folks, we have heard that the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy will be in the building. 2 weeks removed from defeating Brock Lesnar and saving his career, the charismatic enigma will grace the red brand, and it is on. It is official. Next week on Monday Night Raw, Andrade Cien Almas versus the World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns before WrestleMania. What a main event it's gonna be. What a bout between those two sides we're in for. The road to WrestleMania knows how to kick up a few curveballs along the way. We will be past the halfway mark when we reach next week's edition of Monday Night Raw. And Roman Reigns wants to step into this ring to go along with it. But right now, it is main event time in Buffalo. It is Dakota Kai against Tessa Blanchard. This one's got a bit of bad blood after what happened last week in Dakota Kai. She must have put her money where her mouth was. She must have asked for this damn fight right here, right now, because of course it was Kai who picked up a very sudden and surprising upset defeat last week to Lacey Evans. But it was what happened after the match that seemed to have stung in her worse than what the loss to Lacey Evans did when she was assaulted by Tessa Blanchard and laid out in the ring, and Sting must have seen that it was right to make this contest the main event and to give Dakota Kai the chance against Tessa Blanchard. And listen to those boos rain out for the women's champion, the woman who has to step into WrestleMania and face her own flesh and blood, her own family as she called her, Rhea Ripley. Blanchard with a look of focus and that anger that boiled over from last week, from 2 weeks ago into last week rather. Is it still there here tonight when she steps into the ring with Dakota Kai? Let us find out right now. Kai and Blanchard, your main event here on Monday Night Raw. Bell rings, we are underway, and look at Dakota Kai. Kai is not messing around in this one. She wants a better revenge for last week, and she is looking to get it right now. Kicking and striking away at Tessa Blanchard. Sliding through the legs. Here we go. Hurricanrana, and the Raw Women's Champion goes down. It has been a long, long time since we've seen Tessa Blanchard in action. And even longer since she was in action on Monday Night Raw, for that matter. TLC, I believe, was the last time that Blanchard was in ring competition. And Dakota Kai may be proving that all that ring rust and all that fire she built up in Dakota Kai last week has come out to play. Cover made by Kai for only a count of one though. But it has to be said, what is going on to Blanchard lately? We talked about Shelton Benjamin earlier this evening and the rocky road of losing supremacy basically in the blink of an eye. Blanchard seems to have lost it all. Jazzy Gabert was already going unstable, and Gabert is nowhere to be seen here tonight. And Rhea Ripley not in the building either. Tessa Blanchard has watched it all disappear from her as well, but there's one thing that Blanchard has that Shelton Benjamin doesn't. It's a championship. It is the dominant woman's reign within the WWE. And say what you will about everything the trifecta has done for Tessa Blanchard. Tessa Blanchard's done an awful lot for trifecta and done an awful lot for women's wrestling as well. And I say that knowing full well that I am far from a Tessa Blanchard fan. But there was an air of what she said last week that was right. That women wouldn't main event Monday Night Raw without it. There wouldn't have been a women's Money in the Bank ladder match without Tessa Blanchard in trifecta. There wouldn't have been a women's Royal Rumble match, arguably, without Tessa Blanchard and trifecta. And Blanchard was the one who led that group into effective immortality within women's wrestling. But as quickly as she led it there, it seems to have all come apart. But we heard Blanchard last week saying to Ripley the invitation was still there to change her mind, to stick with family, to be forgiven by trifecta, and to join back in the group that can continue to dominate women's wrestling. Of course, we haven't heard anything from Ripley since then, but right now we'll turn our focus back to the main event here. Sleep hold locked in by Tessa Blanchard. You're on Dakota Kai. Kai in trouble, flailing her arms around, maybe trying to reach the ropes, maybe just trying to keep the life within her here and show the referee she's trying to get out of this hold. Nice jawbreaker there, and Kai is free. This has to be some big nerves though for Dakota Kai. And she lights up the chest there of Tessa Blanchard. I mean, it has to be the first time, I would guess, that Dakota Kai has main evented a Monday Night Raw. And remember, this has been far from a good few weeks for Dakota Kai either. The Women's Royal Rumble, she set the unfortunate record of lasting the least amount of time in a Women's Royal Rumble match. And then she goes on to lose to Lacey Evans last week in surprising fashion. Momentum is far from on the side of Dakota Kai. But Kai has that heart within her, that fight. And could that bring her on? Could that bring some fight out of it here? As maybe not. Look at the way there that Tessa Blanchard just toyed with Dakota Kai. Look at the way that Dakota Kai got back up to her feet. Kai's up to her feet, and here goes Dakota Kai. Sliding up Blanchard here. In the corner we go. Flying forearm. Good work from Tessa Blanchard. She's fighting on. She's fighting hard. And she's got the champion rocked in the corner. One big boot with an awful lot behind it. Cedar bomb out of the corner as well. Kai has found her life. And she has taken it to the champion now. Cover is made. Leg is hooked. No. Blanchard kicks out at 2. But it seems as if that I was wrong about my assessment of Dakota Kai. There's still life within the Kiwi here. She'll go to the top rope. She hits hard, but she fights harder. Dakota Kai up high once more. Incoming drop kick for the second time in this contest. Rocks Tessa Blanchard. Dakota Kai, what can she get going here? Backslide driver. Doesn't go for the cover. Sees that Dakota Kai though Blanchard is lined up perfectly. Blanchard with some expert thinking rolled onto her stomach and rolled out of the way of the elbow drop. Knife edge chop as well. And right hands slow the pace back down and get Tessa Blanchard back in control in this thing. What a big boot in the corner for good measure as well. This is why she's the women's champion. This is why you can take her out of the ring for 2 months and she's still as dominant as ever. Kai might be finished here. Oh no, she kicks out though. Blanchard standing over her. Blanchard looking to end it. Hammerlock DDT incoming. No, the leg is caught. Kai spins her around. Great work there from Kai. And a PK connects into the chest again. And now it's Kai's turn. Can she look for the chiropractor? Does she have it? No, Blanchard catches the leg instead. Spins her around now. And a reverse STO. And it's Blanchard with a Canadian Destroyer. For the second time this evening. Kai is out of it. There's 2. And again. And again, you hear the boos for that action. And rightly so. Tessa Blanchard with no respect whatsoever for Dakota Kai. She is almost using Kai to send a message here. And Blanchard is loving what she's getting to do here in this contest. But Kai is still alive! Step up Enziguri. Blanchard rolls out. Kai rolls out of the ring, but just that split second that she needed to get out of the ring gave Blanchard an opening. Forever thinking on her feet and somehow forever getting the better of her opponents. That is Tessa Blanchard. And Blanchard, powerbomb. Oh! Good God! And now into the steps for good measure goes Dakota Kai. She might be out of it. She might need medical assistance here, and Tessa Blanchard, though, seems more than happy to let this match end at a countdown to send a message that Dakota Kai was finished off on the outside. We're up to 7 here. Referee's count is at 8. Kai trying to get up to her feet here. Can she make the count in time? There's 9 and Kai's back in this thing. But Blanchard was just standing there ready to strike. Kai rolling back out of the ring here, and I don't think that was the wisest decision there. Lifts her up. Wait a minute. Kai, she's still going here. She's still got it in her. Lifts her up on his shoulders. Dakota Kai now. Snake eyes on the apron. Kai still got life. She is showing why she can hang with the Raw Women's Champion in this main event here. She still hasn't faded. She is given one of the fights of her life. She is making the name Dakota Kai matter here. A series of kicks takes the champion down. The more this goes on, the more you want to root for Dakota Kai, the more you want to see her pick up the upset win and beat Tessa Blanchard here in the main event of Raw. Great powerbomb, stacks her up, has Kai beaten Blanchard. No, it's a kick out of 2. But she's staying on it here. She's staying focused. She's staying on the money. Kai up high. That time, she got that frog splash. Oh, but Blanchard still able to counter her. Right hand, turns her around. Full Nelson, face buster. Cover made. Is it all she wrote for Dakota Kai now? No. Kai still fighting on. Blanchard's fight far from over. This is a main event with bad blood. Oh! A diamond cutter from the diamond of the women's division. But the diamond that is in the logo of Trifecta may have been shattered long ago. Tessa Blanchard wants to end this now. Hammerlock DDT maybe again denied. Dragon screw by Kai. Here we go, in the corner, Dakota Kai still fighting on here. Crowd trying to rally her on as well. They want her to win now. They want the upset here. They want to see Tessa Blanchard put down a peg. In the corner with a nice drop kick there. But Kai has to be asking herself, what do I have to do to win it? What moves do I have to hit? How hard do I have to hit? Can she put faith in herself at the chiropractor? Especially after all that has gone wrong for her in recent weeks and months. But it seems as if it's almost all gone past her as well. The tragedy at the Rumble, the loss last week to Lacey Evans, it seems to have all passed her by in this fight here with Blanchard. We're seeing what Dakota Kai can do! A hurricanrana from up on high, and Blanchard's maybe learning that she picked the wrong fight with the wrong Kiwi. In the corner again, kicking the legs. Out from underneath Blanchard. Kicks her in the gut. Blanchard takes a seat in the corner. And here comes Dakota Kai! Paintbuster with that boot. And the chance is there. Come on, Kai! Kick in the gut. Chiropractor Magnum! Cover is made. 2. Kai kicks out. And Blanchard's reaction said it all. She thought she had Dakota Kai beat, but Kai is still going. What a counter to the chiropractor. And what a kick out of Magnum. Not from the top rope, I'll give you that much. But still an incredibly effective move. Kai fighting on, but the fight may have faded. As if she had one last life within her, one more fight within her. Dakota Kai, her adrenaline led her on there. And it's still trying to. Kai still trying to fight. Right hand here, German suplex. Oh, Blanchard stuck the landing. Blanchard, Magnum again. But look at it, she can't capitalize. Blanchard can't capitalize. The exhaustion of this main event match is truly showcasing itself. Blanchard unable to finish her off there, but Kai couldn't recover. The fight is over in Dakota Kai. Trying one more time to will herself to her feet, but Blanchard has her in position. Magnum connects from the top. 1, 2, Tessa Blanchard has done it. What a main event, what a fight. But it's the women's champion who does it. Kai gave it everything and more. But Tessa Blanchard wins in your main event in Buffalo. She has done it this evening. A victory for Blanchard. But it's Ripley on a tongue drum. Wait a minute. Don't tell me Rhea's having second thoughts. Oh, Rhea quick to remind Blanchard of the situation. And Ripley quick to tell Blanchard as well of how many times Ripley stuck her neck out on the line for trifecta, only for the glory of Tessa Blanchard. Ripley didn't make her choice for the support of the crowd. She doesn't care for any of that, but is she about to tell Tessa she's the greatest? Far, far from it. Ripley's decision is final. The family bond is over. Rhea Ripley is making it clear she's going to WrestleMania to face Tessa Blanchard. And the game's on over there. Ripley is standing in the ring and the fight is on. The message was used to get Ripley in position. The fight is on before WrestleMania. Ripley, Blanchard. Trifecta imploding before our very eyes. And it's Rhea Ripley who has Tessa Blanchard where she wants her. This is what you built, Blanchard. This is what you created. And at WrestleMania, it's looking to take it all away from you. And to take the Raw Women's title from you to boot. Ripley has Blanchard's number. Standing tall over it here. Forearm. Oh, Blanchard counted. Just kick in the gut. Tessa Blanchard kicked in the gut. Ripley telling her hell no. Counted. Big boot in the corner. Ripley standing tall. And a chance to strike. Whoa! Gabbett! Jazzy Gabbett! With a monumental spear on Ripley! Wait, no. No, oh my God! A crushing power bomb to the floor. And Gabbett is just dragging Ripley. But Ripley is fighting back. Ripley trying to keep her fight going here. Taking the fight to Jazzy Gabbett now. These two problems have been for so long. And they're letting it boil here. But a spear, once again, puts Ripley down and maybe out. Now that the decision is final, Jazzy Gabbett can finally exact the revenge she's been looking for. What is Gabbett doing here? Taking Ripley to the announce table. Oh my God. Oh my God. Through the table. Ripley lays in a heap, but the rivalry between these two is only building up even more.